If I had to start learning piano from zero today, not as a teacher, not with my experience, but as a complete beginner, this is exactly what I would do to start playing real music in 30 days. Here's the truth most people don't hear. It's not that piano is difficult, it's that most people are taught in a way that slows them down. I've been teaching music since the late 90s, and over the years, I have seen the same pattern again and again and again. Students who are motivated but stuck, not because they lack talent, but because they lack clarity. And I'll tell you, clarity is what creates confidence, and confidence is what keeps you going. So if I had to start again, I wouldn't try to learn everything. I would focus on what actually moves the needle. First, I would start with chords, not scales, not complex theory. Chords. Because chords give you something powerful. They let you play music immediately. So if you learn just these 4 chords, C chord starts from the first 5 notes of C major scale, which is 1, 2, 3. C, D, E, F, G. So you've got the first note, the third note, and the fifth note. With your left hand on C. Then you've got the next chord is G. First note, the third note, and the fifth note. The next chord is an F. And then you've got the A minor chord, which is based on together. You can already play hundreds of songs. And I'm not kidding you. C consists of the first note, third note, and the fifth note of the C major scale. So C, E, and G. G consists of G, B, and D. F consists of F, A, and C. And A minor consists of A, C, and E. To form those chords, you can play hundreds of songs. And that changes everything, because now you're not learning. You are playing. If you want to play a simple pattern, you've got C chord based on C, based on A, and F, and G. So you've got Now, the second thing I would do is start playing songs immediately. And this is where most people hesitate. They think, I need to get better fast. Well, I'd hate to burst your bubble, but you cannot get better by waiting to learn everything, then start playing. Let me tell you something from experience. You don't get ready, then play. You play, and that's how you get ready. So it's not the other way around. Well, one important thing that you need to learn is that, or to realize, is that progress does not come from preparation. It comes from participation. If you don't participate, then you will not have progress. Unfortunately, that's how it works. Now, here's exactly how I would structure my practice. And this is important because structure is what most people are lacking. All you need, I can tell you, is 20 minutes a day. That's it, 20 minutes. And this is how we break it down. 5 minutes for playing the chords, 10 minutes for simple songs, and another 5 minutes for repeat and refine. That's all you need. 20 minutes. Not random practice, not guessing. Just a simple system. Consistency beats intensity every single time. Consistency beats intensity. Now, let's talk about why most people do not succeed. Because this is where things fall apart. Reminds me of a book that we read while I was in high school, Things Fall Apart. And in music, that is where most people do not succeed. They overcomplicate the process. Too much theory, too many videos, and too many opinions. And instead of moving forward, they get stuck in confusion. When everything feels important, nothing becomes effective. So back to my original statement, if I wanted to move faster, what would I do? I would not try to figure everything out on my own. I would follow a structured path because structure removes friction. And this is something I have seen for years. The students who progress the fastest are not the ones who are most talented. They are the ones who have clarity, consistency, and guidance. This does not matter where you are in the world, whether you are in Kenya, learning piano, learning languages, learning anything that is related to music or languages, or anywhere else in the world. It applies the same way because we offer lessons online. The fundamentals are the same. Now, what changes is whether you have the right approach. And that is really important. That's a key. Let me tell you something. Learning music isn't just about music. It teaches you something deeper. Patience, focus, and discipline. And once you understand how to learn one skill properly, you can apply it to anything. As I said, languages, production, life in general. Everything ties in together. So if you're serious about learning and you don't want to waste time going in circles, that's exactly why HIKARI School of Music and Languages exists. We focus on music, we focus on language, and preparing people for global opportunities. But more importantly, we focus on helping you learn the right way. You start simple, you stay consistent, and trust the process. Because progress is closer than you think. I am Nick from HIKARI School of Music, and I'll see you in the next one.